What is up, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you live from the mean streets of Chengdu. And today we are talking about expat hangouts, places where foreigners hang out in Chinese cities, specifically Chengdu, of course. So there are, of course, lots of Chinese hangouts. It's called China, right? But there are certain parts of the city where foreigners congregate. So let's talk about some of those. One, right here I'm at right now. So this area behind me and in front of me is Kehua, so North Kehua Road, and this is a really important road here in Chengdu. Goes straight through the middle, right by a bunch of places. So let's talk about it. First, we're going to go over here where all this ugly construction is. I mean, it's awful, right? This awful area, this road is called Jinshoulu. And down this road, there are actually quite a lot of options for expats, because there is McElroy's, which is the Irish bar. There's the Beer Nest, there's Commune, there's sushi, there's like Thai hot pot. There's a bunch of options for foreigners, and it's a really nice place to go, actually. And then on the next road over is called Lu, which means like Consulate Road, literally. Because if you keep going down that way, you will see the Poly Center, and in the Poly Center area, there are a bunch of consulates for European countries, and the American consulate has its own kind of compound right there next to it, standalone. There's Starbucks, and then there's Bucciano's Italian, there's Tim's. There's a lot of different options for eating and just hanging out. This is one of the city centers. There are many like city centers in every Chinese city, but this is definitely one of them. You can see the traffic is crazy. At least one way it's crazy anyway. And it's really quite important because like this area is actually Sichuan University. This whole area behind me until the next overpass, and then all the way in front of me down this way, it's all Sichuan University, the university that I work at. That's really cool. And over there, you've got Blue Caribbean Plaza. Blue Caribbean Plaza is another place where a lot of people hang out. And if I turn you around real slowly like this, slowly, okay, and if you zoom in, we've got the Soho building right there. Soho is a pretty important building because up top, you've got Hakka Bar, which is where people... You've got Berlin House, which is a workspace that also hosts movie night. There's a little Mexican restaurant. There's Helen's. There's Indian food. There's quite a lot going on in this area. There is a lot going on. So what we're going to do is go over to Blue Caribbean Plaza and see what's going on. We are in the plaza itself, and although it doesn't really look like much during the daytime, this place comes alive at night. It really comes alive at night because there's a lot going on here, actually. So right behind me, we've got Cowmaster, which has a really nice grilled fish, barbecued fish. I like that. And just above that, you'll see Munchwich, which is a nice sandwich joint. And around the rest of the plaza, we've got Hookah House, which is a bar that features a lot of shisha, hookah, of course. Grandma's Kitchen. There's Taiga, which is a nightclub. Goodwood Coffee, if you are into coffee at all. There's quite a lot going on. And also on the outside of the square, there are lots and lots of restaurants to choose from if you're into more of the local stuff over on the Kehua side. And if you come out of the square, you'll obviously notice there are a lot of cars around because this is quite a high demand area. There's a lot of office buildings. There's Sichuan University just opposite me. And then there's Global Doctor just across the street. Actually, if you don't speak Chinese and need some medical attention, a bit pricey, but that's kind of how it goes here, you know. And probably my favorite thing is if you continue on this street right here from the plaza, this is called Kehuajie, and it's full of little cheap places to eat, like a lot of Japanese restaurants and local food. And my favorite thing of all, I'll have to get out of these people's way, my favorite thing of all, of course, is the Leg and Whistle. And the Leg and Whistle is an English-style pub where you can watch any kind of European sports. Mainly they focus on the Premier League, and sometimes they'll play La Liga as well. So if you are into football, European football, the Leg and Whistle is the way to go. Another thing that I should probably mention is the intersection of Kehua and Jinshoulu. Right there, there's a few things that you're going to want to pay attention to, such as Pizza Corner. Nice pizza. I like it. It's open in the evenings, and there is Funky Town, which is like the world's like smallest bar/dance club thing. There's Commune, which is another bar. It's quite big, quite popular, and man, there's so much going on in this one little area of town, and it's just the place where you will see a lot of expats. You'll see a lot of people who look like you and speak your language, and eat your food. So it's quite nice. It is one of the places I am kind of more regularly going to these days because I like the area. It's got a nice vibe to it. So that is Expat Hangout number 1. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please let me know if you want to see more. And yeah, I guess I'll about leave it there. So thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you all next time.